Hey guys, welcome back to the CD Automotive YouTube channel. Today I am heading down to the license office to go get the green Golf registered and licensed. I did send the car to roadworthy earlier in the week and it failed on a globe. Changed out the globe quickly, ran it back through, problem solved. So anyway, it didn't go flying through first time, and I mean, it was a silly globe. It was the number plate globe, so it was something very small that I didn't check out. Obviously the brake lights, reverse lights, indicators, headlights, those all worked. So anyway, it was a minor oversight, but anyway, it didn't cost me too much time. Just shot to the hardware store, popped it in, and off we went. So yeah, anyway, you guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the sort of content you enjoy. But anyway, I'm gonna get cracking now, head down to the municipal office, get this all sorted, and then the only thing thereafter is to go get the number plates printed. So once the plates are on, the car is fully legal to drive. As you can see over here, I've got my paperwork. So I'm gonna head down to the license office now and get that sorted so we can get the wheels rolling on this one and get it back on the road. So yeah. Okay, so I'm back from the license office. I was probably there for been an hour and a half round trip, but everything went well. So they got all the documentation, got all the paperwork and the new registration number. So now I just got to get some plates made, and then the car's legally on the road. So it's a pretty decent morning. So yeah, the next plan of action is to get the thing in for a valet. Now the car's legally on the road, we can drive it down to the valet center, and they can obviously shampoo the seats and carpets and get it all clean. So yeah, we're hitting the home stretch on this one. So this will probably be the last video on this car. But yeah, we'll definitely get it finished and tip top by the end of this video. So anyway, it is now mid-morning Saturday. I'm not going to do anything else on the car today. We'll leave it for Monday when we get back to the shop and get it ready for the valet center. But anyway, I'll catch you guys Monday back at the shop. Guys, we're back at the shop. It's been about a week since I sorted out the licensing, a little bit over, and this thing went away for a valet. So it came back a hell of a lot cleaner than what it was in the previous videos. So I'm just going to show you around it. Obviously, my luck, the weather's a typical nasty day when I get it back from valet, so it'll probably be covered in dirt in no time, but the exterior clean wasn't really the cause for concern. It was really the interior, the carpets and the roof lining and the door panels and all the material stuff inside that was all really dirty. So yeah, that's all been sorted out, been cleaned up. It's not perfect. There's one or two spots in the carpet that they couldn't get clean, but for the most part the seats, which actually had seat covers on the front, and I kept the seat covers on because I thought it was less disgusting to sit on the seat covers than it was on the actual seats. The seats now are very good considering what they looked like before. So anyway, here goes. Let's go around the car and have a quick squiz. See, the birds have already managed to land on it. But yeah, if you have a look over here, these seats without the covers on are pretty decent. Obviously the worst part is some marks on the carpet down the inside there and one or two spots over there. The dashboard as well has cleaned up quite nicely. The door panels have cleaned up quite nicely. The back seats, the backboard all come up pretty good. The roof lining all nice and clean. So I'm quite happy with how it's come out. So yeah, anyway, then the car at this point is registered, on the road, clean, all the lights and everything are working. So it's, for the most part, a fully functional car. The one thing that obviously you saw inside, there's no radio or head unit. So I think the next stop's going to be getting a head unit and some door speakers. There are speakers in the backboard side supports in the rear of the car. The wiring is just off there, so we'll just have to reconnect the wiring there and then wire up a head unit and some front speakers, and then for the most part I think we're done with this car. Gonna take it and do some rolling shots on it, get the sound system installed, that we can at least have some music when we drive. But yeah, anyway, I think that's going to be the next the stop is to do the radio, and I'll catch you guys then. Yeah guys, so I'm back. It's been about another week. I've just been driving the car around locally, just making sure all the systems are working, the cooling and the fans and everything. But yeah, like I said previously, no head unit in here, so no radio or anything. So I went and I got my hands on a used Sony head unit that I had sitting in the office here. It was missing the harness, so you can see there I've just wired a positive, negative and one speaker just to make sure that it worked. So I was happy with that. It played some tunes, which was cool. And then I went down to the local sound store and I got some front speakers. And then obviously this thing came standard with some speakers in the backboard support. So there is wiring running to the back. So that just needs to be reconnected because at some point it's been pulled loose. So at this point I'm just going to obviously use my voltmeter and obviously check continuity on the original speaker wires in there. Put the new covers on there with the speakers and everything, and yeah, get this thing assembled that I can at least bob my head a bit when we're cruising on the road. Okay guys, so it's about 40 minutes later and the speakers are mounted in the doors and the head unit is in the dash. Everything's wired up and working. The only thing that I've realized is the aerial cable is missing. So yeah, anyway, you get a new aerial cable and then you can obviously get the radio side of things working. But just so you can hear, it does work. So yeah, I started this car pretty late today, so the only thing I had on the cards for it was the radio. So that's all done now. I'm gonna pack up and call that a day here at the workshop. And yeah, I'll get back here tomorrow. There's a bit of an issue with this thing's throttle pedal or throttle body. There's a bit of a jerking sensation going on there, so I want to resolve that. And then yeah, we can go drive this car and just make sure all the systems are working properly. And then we're pretty much done on this one. But anyway, cool. I'll get you guys back here tomorrow when we sort out the rest of those bits and bobs and then go drive it. Guys, we're back at the shop. It's the next day. I had my mate come around and check out the throttle body issue. He's an auto electrician. He's obviously got all the Volkswagen VAG software and all the rest of that stuff. So he plugged in, and turns out the throttle body just needed to be recalibrated. It was taken off the car at some point and another one plugged in. So yeah, it just needed to be calibrated. So anyway, he went ahead and did that, so he's reset everything, and now the car's in that like self-learning phase. So he said to me, I'm just going to drive it for a few days to resolve the high idle. But anyway, that whole notchiness in the idle has disappeared. I took it down the road and it's far smoother. Just idles a little bit high until it completes the learning procedure, then it'll settle back to where it should be. But anyway, the other thing that arrived was the replacement door stickers and hatch stickers. Obviously we resprayed the whole car, so those all had to be ripped off. So I'm going to go ahead now and clean the panels where those need to be put on. And for the most part we're pretty much done. A couple of silly things, the spare wheel must go back into the car, the jack, but obviously none of that, I'm not going to do any of that on camera. We'll just throw that stuff in. And like I said, the car's light. Oh, one other thing, the car did have a bit of an oil leak when I put the engine back in. Turns out it was a cam seal that whoever fitted it previously had folded the seal, and it was just hemorrhaging oil out the side of the motor. So when I replaced the seal, I didn't put new oil in because I wanted to make sure that the leak was resolved, which it is. So the other thing that I still need to do is just the oil and filter change. I already did the plugs, air filter, fuel filter, all that stuff. It was literally just the oil and oil filter that I didn't do because I wanted to know that it was all sorted. So anyway, that still needs to happen. But right now, I'm going to get cracking, get these stickers on, and get this thing looking shipshape. Cool, so the stickers are on. You can see on the bottom of the doors, they run at a bit of an angle. So this is the one there, and then the ones on the back here shows that it's a 1400i, whatnot, and then obviously the one on this side as well. So it's a bit late today. I did only start this thing at like 4:30. So anyway, tomorrow I think I'll give it a wash and then we'll take it for a spin, see how this thing goes. I have been driving it a little bit, like I said, but nothing like driving a clean car. So tomorrow we'll give it a wash, hit the road with it, and see how it runs. Take it on the freeway. Hopefully by the end of the drive tomorrow, the idling will have settled down, and hopefully it doesn't take too long to recalibrate itself and the rest of that. So, but yeah, the car's got tunes, tracking straight, got all its stickers, got all its number plates. So yeah, pretty much on the home run or home stretch here. So yeah. Anyway, we're back tomorrow and give this thing a wash and take it from there. Okay, so as you see, the car drives very well, does everything on point, turns left when you turn left, brakes when you brake, turns right when you turn right, goes when you hit the accelerator. So I'm quite happy with it, and as you can see, with it washed up, it actually looks pretty good. So yeah, this project is now at the end stage. I'm quite happy with the outcome. This car will probably go on the market now. I don't think it's something that I'm going to keep, so I'll probably put it up for sale soon. But yeah, we've got some race car projects coming up soon. My Jetta is going to be coming up in a few videos, and another mate of mine as well is also building a car, so we'll pop in at his house every so often and film some of that. The car actually did start out here with some major structural work first, so now that's all been filmed, and we'll put that up, and it's now back to his house for the assembly process. So I'll pop in there every so often and get some of that stuff on video. But anyway, you guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe if this is the sort of content you enjoy, and throw down in the comments what type of cars you'd like to see me tackle in the future. Obviously it all depends on what's available in the auctions, but I mean, if you like to see something different, throw a comment down, let me know what your thoughts are. But anyway guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video, and hopefully it goes a lot quicker than this and no trucks try to kill me in the process. Anyway, catch you guys later.